have
Aya Knight, author of the Chronicles of Kale.
Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Basically, it's a story of a dragon who despises humankind, he hates humans, always shunned away from them, and through a twist of events, he ends up being transformed into a human for his own protection. So it's his journey to try to return to the life he once knew. And things, there's always obstacles in the way, nothing's as easy to reach as it may seem. So, twists and turns, a good adventure.
Have you been writing for a long time, or is this your first book?
It's the first novel. I've been writing for over 7 years now, short stories and journalism. But this is the debut novel in a series of 3.
Oh, you can have like 3.
Yeah, this is the first one out. The sequel's due to arrive. It's going to be the Chronicles of Kale, The Dawn of Retribution. And it's going to be available, anticipated at the end of this year, or at the latest in the first couple months of 2020.
Okay. What is it that you enjoy most about writing?
Probably just to be able to express myself. I love adventure. I love epic quests and magic. So being able to express that in writing is awesome. And as a writer, I get to be a part of that adventure as I write. So it's awesome.
Is this like your favorite genre of writing, or
Fantasy is. I actually have a series that I'll be working on after this that is not fantasy. Well, I guess it's borderline, but it's more paranormal. So I do like to branch out of fantasy, but fantasy by far is my favorite.
I read something recently in the Wall Street Journal that this summer is big on like zombies, fantasies, and stuff like that. Vampires, werewolves.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely a booming genre to be in, which is good for me, obviously. And it also, it being a young adult fantasy, all the more so with all of the climbing young adult books that are being made into movies and stuff. So definitely a great genre to be in right now.
So what's your ultimate goal with the series itself? What would you hope to happen?
To complete it.
To complete it? Okay, I like that.
Just having people who are inspired by it, who enjoy the adventure as much as I do, that's the most I could ever ask for.
Any word of advice you could give like a young aspiring artist like yourself or writers like yourself?
Never give up. The worst thing you can do is to not try or to not write. My best advice would be to write every day. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Every day that you write, even if it's one sentence, you're closer to the end than you would be if you didn't. So keep writing.
What was one of the hardest challenges you had about writing?
Probably exactly playing back on what I just said. If you take a break as you're writing, you tend to get in a slump where one day turns into 2, and that's the death of most writers, where they never finish their book. So the hardest challenge would be to force yourself, even if you're exhausted or you have a lot of other things going on in your life, to force yourself to get that one sentence down to push forward.
Okay. I just want to say thank you for allowing me this opportunity to get a little interview with you. And make sure you pick up her book. See that? Okay. All right, perfect. Pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much. It was a